It's Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, July 17th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 10248 Northwest Edgewood Drive, Portland, Oregon, 97229. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the garage cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it be noted that some sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. Here we are reaching the bottom of this dive here. And you can see things are just not draining real strongly through here. So at about 11 feet, you can see the camera head's going to go underwater. I like that the water is more or less clear. So it does belly out a little bit. And not for very long, really. It's kind of one of the typical areas where we'll see some standing water. So as we're pulling out of, we're going straight down into the ground, we're pulling out of this dive here. Camera head goes underwater, so it is a bit of a water belly. At about 12 feet, we go under, and then we're popping out of it at about 13 feet, so about a foot long. We're running water from the kitchen sink up there full blast. Pretty minor, actually. We're going to turn and we're going to transition. So we're going to transition to 3034 piping here. Pipe bellies out again right before the lateral. So it does look like water from the lateral pipe is coming up our sewer pipe too, so that would be a little bit of a concern. I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to the HOA or the city, whoever's responsibility is that lateral out there in the roadway behind the garage, because it does look like some of the water from that sewer lateral is high, and it's coming up our pipe a little bit. As far as the belly, really it's about a foot to 2 feet top, so we're going to turn off the water. We're going to see how everything reacts there, but very, very minor, and it's actually in an area where it's pretty common. So as you're pulling out of a straight down dive, it's a little bit tricky for the drain technicians to keep a strong pitch in the pipe as they're pulling out of a straight down dive. So we're pulling out of it, and you know the tendency with sewer lines and with sewer drain repair technicians is to go a little bit flat with that pipe for whatever reason, and then it does turn, pick back up, and away you go again. But we like that the water belly is at the bottom of a dive, so things have picked up humongous speed going down that, which is why you see, even though there's standing water, everything is pretty crystal clear. But you know, it is a water belly nonetheless, and you know, so we'd recommend passing the video on to a drain repair technician to deem necessary repairs or determine whether he thinks it should just be an area to keep an eye on. But you know, again, like I said, in the city lateral, there's water coming up our pipe, which we don't want to happen. And so the video in the report should go on to a couple of people probably. So passing the report on to the HOA and the city, whoever's responsible, and tell them that water from the lateral out there in the roadway is coming up our pipe, and we don't want that. But again, that belly was pretty minor. The water was pretty clear. It's not, when it's having issues, you see like a big, thick, crusty, gooey, nasty buildup, and it's usually in a long flat area of pipe. Is going to cause issues. The fact that you're flying through this pipe at that point, everything is just flying straight down off the side of a hill, and then it water bellies out for a little bit, you know, not the worst thing in the world, and it's actually pretty common or pretty typical to see some of that stuff. But still, would recommend, as precaution, passing the report and the video on to a drain repair technician to deem necessary repairs and identify the areas that need to be repaired and all that fun stuff. We're going to turn off the water, and we're going to drain everything out. We're going to turn off the microphone. We're going to look at that area again. We want to see what the water belly does with the water off, how that area reacts with water off. If it all drains out, then we're feeling a lot better about things. So one more time, it is very common to have this area of water belly as you're pulling out of the straight. So if you see now, we're going straight downhill. We're going straight down off the side of the hill. We're going to level out, so we're going to flatten out the pipe here. As we hit this, camera head goes under at about 13.7, and then we pull out at 13.9. So we're talking about a 2-inch water belly now that we've turned off the water. Pretty darn minor, and a lot of clear water. So again, as precaution, pass the video on to a drain repair technician to see what he thinks about it. But very minor in the overall scheme of sewer line issues that we see.